In order for him to successfully impersonate the Messiah, he has to rule the world. He has to rule the world. And he has to rule the world from Jerusalem. But the Messiah was not sent to the American people, nor was the Messiah sent to the Swiss. The Messiah was sent to the Israelite people, the Jews. And so they have to be convinced that you are the Messiah if you want to make a claim. In order for him to convince the Jews that he is the Messiah, and you've read Jerusalem in the Quran, you'll be familiar with this eschatological analysis. Number one, he has to liberate the Holy Land for the Jews. He couldn't do that so long as the world of Islam had a caliphate. So long as the world of Islam had Darul Islam, one consolidated mass, a mighty army. So in order for him to liberate the Holy Land, he has to get rid of the caliphate. He did it with exquisite design. Exquisite design. An institution which has been there in the world of Islam for 1400 years. How to get rid of it? It is part of the deen, the religion, how to get rid of the caliphate. And then get the Muslims to forget the caliphate. Of course, that's what television does. What he did was to create the Ottoman Empire, DAJJAL. If you are a supporter of the Ottoman Empire and you cannot as yet read history, I suggest you go back and study your book. The Ottoman Empire was then empowered with a power that could not be matched by its enemies. No. Where did it get that power from? And then the Ottoman Empire expanded until it took Arabia, and took Mecca and Medina, and then claimed the caliphate, and carried it to the capital city of the Orthodox Christian world. There are many things that are strange that occurred in history. This one beats them all. To take the capital of the world of Islam and go and pack it up in the capital of the Orthodox Christian world, this one beats them all. And then when the Ottoman Empire collapsed, the caliphate collapsed with it. That was the grand design. In order for them to be able to liberate the Holy Land, they had to break up the world of Islam. And that's what happened with the First Great War. The First Great War, the First World War, from an eschatological perspective, achieved these objectives. It got rid of the caliphate, and it broke up the world of Islam into bits and pieces at mutual war with each other, antagonism with each other, and gave it a virus called nationalism. And this virus caused them to have rivalry with each other. Exquisite planning, incidentally. Exquisite planning. The First World War therefore allowed them, a British army, to conquer Jerusalem. And guess who the British had fighting with them in the British army? They had Arabs. They had, today it's called Pakistan. They had many Punjabis fighting in the army. Oh yes. I mean, you have to give Jack his jacket. The British were brilliant. Brilliant in making fools of these people. And they're doing it again today now with ISIS. Not only did the First World War achieve this objective of neutralizing the world of Islam, but there is another threat to them. And that comes from another part of the Christian world which has an equal claim to Jerusalem. And that's the Orthodox Christian world. And guess what happened in the First World War? We don't have the time to go through that history tonight. But they were able to neutralize the Orthodox Christian world. That was the Bolshevik Revolution. That was communism. And that was the world's first atheist state, which waged war on the Orthodox Christian people, destroying their monasteries, destroying their churches, killing them, slaughtering them, pushing atheism down their throats. That was the Soviet Union. And so both the two possible threats to them were neutralized. The First World War. Was it 20 million Russians were killed in the First World War?